They stood silently beside the dead, watching over lungs, stomachs, liver, and intestines. Not warriors, not kings, but divine guardians, protectors of what lay hidden within the body and what passed beyond, watchers of the organs, defenders of the soul, and sons of one of the most powerful gods of Egypt, Horus. Their names echoed in funerary spells and were etched into tomb walls for over 1,000 years. Qebehsenuef, Duamutef, Hapi, and Imsety. The sons of Horus were not sons in the usual sense. They were not born. They were manifested, extensions of Horus's divine power, each taking on a sacred task in the protection of the dead. Their first appearances date back over 4,000 years, to the Middle Kingdom of Egypt, in the coffin texts. A series of funerary spells etched into wooden coffins. They grew in prominence during the New Kingdom, appearing in the famous pyramid texts, and later in the Book of the Dead, where they played a vital role in the soul's journey through the afterlife. Each of the four sons was tasked with protecting a specific organ removed during mummification, a sacred act intended to preserve the body for eternity. Each son was paired with a goddess, powerful protectors who embodied maternal strength, healing, and cosmic order. Together, these 8 divine beings formed a circle of protection around the deceased, and the Egyptians took this quite literally. Canopic jars containing the organs were placed in tombs, and images or statues of the 4 sons were carved into the corners of coffins and sarcophagi, forming a divine compass that watched over the dead in every direction. No traveler entered the afterlife without these guardians by their side. One stands watch with piercing vision, the falcon-headed Qebehsenuef. His name means, "he who refreshes his brothers," a mysterious title that hints at ritual cleansing. Qebehsenuef is the protector of the intestines, one of the most vulnerable organs removed during mummification. The body wasn't just a vessel, it was a temple, and every part of it had to be purified, protected, and honored for the soul's journey through the afterlife. He was paired with the powerful goddess Selket, the scorpion goddess of healing and magical protection. Selket was invoked to repel venom and decay, both literal and symbolic. Her presence beside Qebehsenuef may have reflected a shared mission to protect the body from rot, poison, and spiritual corruption. He ruled the West, where the sun set, and where the dead began their journey through the underworld. A jackal's face and a warrior's purpose, Duamutef stands as the vigilant guardian of the stomach. His name, he who adores his mother, might sound gentle, but Duamutef was anything but passive. The stomach in Egyptian belief was a source of both nourishment and potential corruption. It held dangerous fluids that could rot or defile the body if left unchecked. Duamutef was paired with the goddess Neith, one of the oldest deities in Egypt. A warrior, a huntress, and a primordial mother. He ruled the East, the place of rebirth and resurrection, where the sun rises and life begins anew. He cries at dawn, he mourns for the dead, and he guards the breath of life itself. This is Hapi, the baboon-headed son of Horus, not to be confused with the Nile god of the same name. Through the delicate process of mummification, he ensured the lungs were safely preserved, sheltered from decay, evil forces, and spiritual corruption. He was paired with the goddess Nephthys, the sister of Isis, and the goddess of mourning, magic, and the threshold between life and death. Baboons were believed to wail at the sunrise, raising their voices in prayer. Egyptians saw them as natural mourners, divine criers for the soul's journey. Hapi ruled the north, a direction tied to cold winds, mystery, and divine breath. Imsety, the human-headed son of Horus. His name may mean the kind one or he of the heart, and among the four sons he is often seen as the most compassionate, the most human. He guards the liver, an organ the ancient Egyptians believed to hold emotions, vitality, and spiritual purity. He is paired with Isis, the great mother goddess of Egypt, wife of Osiris, mother of Horus, queen of magic, healing, and protection. Imsety rules the south, the direction of warmth, fertility, and the life-giving Nile. They were not kings, nor conquerors, but they stood guard over something just as sacred, the soul's journey beyond death.